Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show where I'll be your host, the gangster magician himself. I'm here to deliver you your message because that's what I love to do. Because I do what I love and I love what I do. And I love being here with you because you are the best. That's for sure. Trust me when I tell you, okay? Yes, you are. You always believe you're the best because why would you not believe you're the best? Okay? There's no reason not to believe you're the best. Okay? I mean, who cares what anybody else believes? It doesn't matter anymore. This is what we got to understand. It's all about what you believe, okay? You have to believe. It just says on the things. Your imagination, your imagination can become real. That's what we're going to do here. This is what we're doing. We're using our imagination through tarot, and we're creating what we need. That's what you have to look at it as. Look at it from other perspectives. Open your eyes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael took the day off yesterday, but he's back today. He said, brother, I'm back. He said he's rejuvenated. He said he took a Four of Swords day. He said, actually, no, it was me. I forgot him. He said, I didn't pick him up. He said, that's what happened. And that's why we have to align our chakras. And I said, yeah, you're right. I said, you know what? I'll take the heat on that one. I said, I am his driver. I am Archangel Michael's driver. And I forgot about him yesterday. So, here you go. You know, I admit when I'm wrong. Actually, you know what, Archangel Michael? Why don't you get involved in this read? Archangel Michael usually adds a little pizzazz. Right? I'm sure he does. Love him. He's the best. Let me tell you, brother. Archangel Michael. Baddest man around, brother. They shiver at his name. The demons, they shiver. Yeah, it makes the gangsta magician look like a choir boy. Alright, so what do we got? What are we working with here, brother? What are we working with? God, please and thank you for the Divine Feminine Collective, our favorite, the best of the best, the ones we love the most. Our favorite, your favorite, everybody's favorite. Now they are, at least. They weren't, but now we are. Okay, so what do we got? What are we working with? Alright, so we got this Knight of Pentacles energy here. So, of course, you're going to be hardworking. You're efficient. You're responsible. Okay, take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. Take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams, it says. You'll achieve your dreams. All right, seems like you're going to be a little methodical here. You seem dependable, patient. You're clever. You're a very clever one. Okay, efficient, responsible. You have a routine. I mean, this is why this Eight of Cups is here. You're leaving behind whatever doesn't serve your highest good. You're just like, listen, see you, goodbye, disappointed. Okay, make your decision and take action with confidence. Like, you know what, you know what I mean? If it's not for your highest good, you don't want it. We don't want it. We're leaving it behind. You told the guy. And then you gave an open hand smack and kicked him in his ass. All right, because remember, you're just Queen of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. Okay, you did this all by yourself. You showed that. Focus on your home, family, success, and abundance. That's all you do. That's what you're doing. You're focusing on everything and yourself. You did it all yourself. Very protective, very generous here. You're a charming individual. Very intelligent, kind, truthful, practical. That is you, Queen of Pentacles, yes. Okay, it doesn't have to be that you're a female to be a Queen of Pentacles. Gangsta magician believes he's a Queen of Pentacles and doesn't care what anybody else said. That's what it is. That's just the energies. That's what they are. The energies does not define the gender. Or, you know, what you do or how you carry yourself. You got to balance your energies 50-50. You have half masculine, half feminine. You got to find a way to do it. That's the secret. All right? And you, Six of Cups, have at least most of it because you have the Six of Cups energy. You're unconditionally loving, okay? And people are nostalgic towards you. Reach out to others with love and compassion, it says. Well, let them reach out to you with love and compassion. How about that? All right, you're healing here. All right, you're steady gaining here. All right, pleasure after hardship, this says. Now you have the pleasure coming, baby. The pleasure is coming to you. All right, no more. Okay, last place, because you're this Queen of Swords now. This Queen of Swords has boundaries. This is what's protecting this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, because your clear communication expresses what's best for all. You don't beat around the bush. You don't play games with people. You're not here to say, oh, tell people what they want to hear. You're very, very quick, okay? You're very quick-witted. You can be very complex, perceptive. You are graceful, though, extremely. And that's why you're headed towards this Four Wands. That's your happy home, your milestone. I mean, this is what you're looking for. Reunion. This is what it's all about. Be ready for the opportunity you've worked for. Be ready for the opportunity that you worked for. That's what you did. You worked for this. This was work. You fucking went through a lot. And now look at you. Now look at you. You're the best, they say. They tell me, they say, the guy's the best. We love him. Best of all time. I said, I know. You're right. I concur. All right, so what are we working with here? Let's get a read here. Please and thank you, God, for the Divine Feminine Collective, our favorite, the ones we love the most, the ones that have been through it all, they've seen it all, they've done it all. Ah, yes, we have. We've seen it all. So what else is there we need to know? What else is going on in your energy? What else do we need? It's very windy out there. Just saw my trash can got knocked over there. Okay, I'll get it later. All right, so yes, just know you have this Ace of Pentacles here, guys. Okay, opportunity is here. The time is right to take action on your ideas. The time is right to take action on your ideas. You're very prosperous. It's very prosperous time for you, okay? You're showing power, opportunity, manifestation, okay? New ventures are here. Look, the Four Wands is back. And I said, yep, you're headed towards that happy home, that milestone, reunion. That's what it's all about. This is what you do. This is what you get to. This is what you go through it all for. Four Wands. All right, and look, now you got a Nine of Wands in reverse character. You got somebody who's paranoid and overwhelmed. They're coming off frustrated. They're coming off very defensive. They seem anxious. Yeah, there's disaster coming, okay? And it seems like they don't like the fact that you're getting this Ace of Pentacles. They think that you don't deserve it. They think this all fell in your lap. They don't want to say that you built this Ten of Cups. They say that you just got lucky. You don't know what you're doing. But no, this Ten of Cups is exactly what you always knew you were going to build. This is the foundation you've been building. This is why you're going to be able to create this abundance. Right? Right, Okalise. And that's what we're going to end up doing. Creating abundance through our Ten of Cups. And that's a fact. All right? So see, look, I have my throat chakra. So who are we dealing with here? All right, this paranoid and overwhelmed. This Queen of Swords reverse character. Okay, you got somebody who's very angry, bitchy here. They're very cruel, bitter, deceitful. It's unreliable. This person likes to dismiss people. Okay, this energy, this could be, I feel like this is like an older feminine energy. Somebody who is like just pissed because you just completely outshine them here. All right, because you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. You're too hardworking and efficient. You've whatever this person created, you've made better somehow or another. And this person's angry now. They don't want to give you your credit. They just want to keep you down. They don't feel that you deserve this Ace of Pentacles. All right, but you have this Two of Wands. All right, because believe in your personal power. Like I said before, it's all about what you believe. All right, justice, okay, boldness, Two of Wands, you're planning, progressing. I mean, you're making your first steps here, okay? And that's because you had this Hangman energy. You paused, you surrendered, you looked at things from different perspectives, and you said, I'm going to take that path. This is the way I'm going to go. You didn't roll around the mud. You just took the high route. You said, see you later. I don't need this. Goodbye. And now it's bringing you this Ace of Pentacles. Remember, we're creating this, okay, guys? We got to remember how we think. Change the way we think, okay? Because look, you're also, not only are you dealing with a Queen of Swords news, a Queen of Swords reverse, but you're dealing with a Magician in reverse, okay? So this is a character that's been tricking people for a long time, okay? And now they're angry that they're being seen through. This one trick pony is now being seen through. And now they're done. There's nothing they can do about it. They're not coming off all powerful now. Nobody's showing them any respect. This King of Wands especially is not showing him any respect. This King of Wands said, fuck these people. They're the worst. He said, I'm so happy that you did this to them because they are the worst. He said he couldn't wait till somebody came in here and just, stood up to this Queen of Swords in reverse character. Because they're just a mean person. Alright, but you're this Knight of Wands energy, though. Okay? You are, very passionate. You're energetic, venturous, fearless. Now is a good time to do what you want to do. So do what you got to do, because look, this devil's being seen. And he's being released, okay? Nobody cares what this devil says. This devil, this Queen of Swords reverse magician. Nobody cares what they say anymore. Maybe at one time people listened to their opinion. Nobody cares. The devil is always going to be seen one way or another. They're going to try to play the game, but now they're angry because it's not going the way they wanted it to go. They thought they were going to come trick you again. Okay, like I just stated yesterday, they once a devil, always a devil. Okay, they're just going to tell you what you're going to hear, and they think they're going to betray you, and you're just going to be stupid, like you're not paying attention or something. That's what they think, but they're under judgment, as we've seen before. Okay, we've seen that yesterday. They're under judgment, or 2 days ago, whatever. There's nothing they can say or do anymore. Anybody cares? Nobody cares. Okay, because answering the call to action creates new opportunity. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're answering the call. That's why you're here. That's why you keep being here. That's why you keep returning. Okay? And that's why, Four Cups, you're rejecting whatever doesn't serve your highest good. You don't need no bullshit. You're better than whatever they try to make you out. They try to make you out like you were nothing. But you're telling these people, you're something. You're something special, too. Because why would they be wanting your energy so bad if you were nothing? Come on. Like, these are the questions these people, stop it, please. Don't fucking insult our intelligence. You tell these people, because they're always going to lie the first time. You say, listen, let me tell you something, brother. Say, I'm going to give you fucking 2 more opportunities to tell the truth, okay? That's 3 opportunities all day to tell the truth. You just said your one lie. Now, Kel, I got 2 more opportunities. What else do you want to say? Because they're going to come and try to make it like they didn't do nothing, how they've always been on your side, how, they got tricked, all types of stuff like that. And you're just going to say, listen, brother, I know. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. We know what happened. You ain't got to tell us. All right, I'm going to tell us what we want to know. Tell us what we need to know. All right, give us something good here. You want your soul back? Give us something good, because we have all these people's souls, okay? We're holding on to their souls for them. We're going to let them make it up to us. Okay, because you know why? 8 of Swords, because they're stuck. Their souls are all stuck in a box, because the devil had to give it up. Okay, we took it from them. We said, give us those souls that you got. And we got them dirt cheap, too. Then we told the devil to beat it. And now he's all mad. Okay, that 6 of Pentacles that you're receiving, and even give and take that you're receiving this Ace of Pentacles. It's like they want to bitch you out, that you get what you want, okay, then they get mad about it, and then you even let them off the hook. Like, you even let this person go. Like, you didn't even, follow up on this. And then this person's still coming back now. Still angry with you. It's like, you can't win with these fucking people. Alright, but you know what? Here's the best part, is you have an Emperor here. So you don't have to worry about it. This Emperor's going to take care of this Queen of Swords reverse magician. They're telling this bird, beat it. Okay, they said beat it. It's almost like this person's like a fucking hyena. Okay, because look, they had the Tower of Terror to deal with. This Magician reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. 8 of Swords, they're stuck. They're under judgment. This is a big tower for them. They got caught on the Tower of Terror. Nothing they can do about it. They're not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Okay, because 3 of Cups, they're overindulgent. This Queen of Swords reverse, they're trying to kill the pain here. This is what's making them excessive pleasure. They have a lot of loss of prestige here, whoever this is. Okay, because like I said, one time people may have cared what they said, but they're being rejected. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody wants to hear this shit, because it's all bullshit. It's all been lies. That's why Dev's here. And he said, yep, I'm here. I'm coming for them. Don't worry about it. I want to have a talk with them. They want to be tough guys. All right. Let's see how tough they are when I get there. That's what Dev told me. And I said, okay. And that's why he said, because 7 of Swords, they betrayed you. There's all a big betrayal here. Okay. They thought that you were so stupid that you never figured this out. But you're too smart for these fools. Okay, you're also Knight of Cups, too romantic, too charming, too chivalrous. Perhaps it's this Emperor here is like that. Seems like a very chivalrous person. This Emperor is saying, own your space with confidence. Don't let anybody fucking tell you anything. You tell them. That's what they said. He says, you're a very powerful person, the Emperor told me to tell you. All right, and that's why 4 of Cups in reverse, they're suddenly aware they want to choose happiness. They know you're their happiness. That's why they bring in this Ace of Pentacles with them. All right, because 2 of Pentacles, because you could adapt, you're balanced, okay, you're flexible, you can handle any situation thrown at you. This betrayal was nothing. You just flicked it off you like it was nothing. These people can't believe it. They don't understand. How do you do it? How do you do it? Okay, how do you do it? Because they're corrupt hypocrites. They don't know how to do it, Hierophant Reverse. They want to tell you how to do it, but they don't know how to do it. Okay, they want to tell you what to be, but they don't know how to be that way. They want to tell you how to be good, but they don't know how to be good. That's funny, right? But that's why Three of Pentacles, people want to work and collaborate with you. They don't want to be bothered with this person. This person's a fucking, they could say it's an energy vampire. That's all this is. Energy vampire. That's overindulging now. That they don't know, they're not in control. They're out of control. That's what happens. All right, and that's why they're Four of Swords in reverse. They're burnt out. They're exhausted. They're not sleeping. They're stuck. Okay, they're just, all they're doing is thinking about what they want to do. They're paranoid. They're overwhelmed. Okay, they're still, that you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. They're efficient, responsible, hardworking. You have this Emperor, suddenly aware, they want to choose happiness. You have this Ace of Pentacles. What else do we need to know besides this? All right, so just know that Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this Queen of Swords in reverse, they did not have a long-term view here. They didn't want to work hard. This is a waste. Okay, this person just likes to bring chaos. Very impatient. There's no reward here with this person. All right, but with you, there's big reward because you solved the puzzle. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. They knew that you were going to get this, and they thought that they were going to come take it from you. This is all this comes down to. These people believe something that was not possible. Whatever they believe does not outrank what you believe. Okay, you're that's what it is. What you believe matters more than what these other people believe. That's what you got to remember. All right, and that's what the King of Swords just told me to tell you. Because the King of Swords sees everything, and they've seen enough. Okay, and this Emperor's here, and they said, we're putting an end to this. All right, it's all over. Because you're too romantic, charming with this Knight of Cups energy. This King of Swords says they're not letting you get through this. Think things through from all perspectives, he's telling me to tell you. All right, so what else do we need to know? I'm going to get another deck. All right, so it's saying 10 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's being released. They can't hold on to this anymore. There's no way they can hold on. What they did is crazy because 9 of Cups, you're getting your wish come true. I mean, it's clear as day. You have an Emperor here with an Ace of Pentacles, okay? I mean, we've seen the Four of Wands several times. You're headed there. All right, so let's get a confirmation, clarification, see what we're working with. Let's do this one too, Archangel Michael. I mean, this wasn't the best read, Archangel Michael, so why don't you do something here? You know, what is this? This is a crazy read we got here. Corrupt hypocrites and stuff. Queen of Swords in reverse, Carrot, Magician in reverses. They're stuck, though, under judgment. Well, you're so protected here with this King of Swords. Anytime the King of Swords is out, that is beautiful. That means that Archangel Michael says, look, I'm here. I'm in the thing. Because Archangel Michael tells me he's the King of Swords. That's what he tells me all the time. He says, I'm the King of Swords, brother. He says, I like to slice and dice through things. I say, yeah. That's what he tells me. So I say, yep, like, maybe that's who you are. I don't know. I said, why don't you think things from all perspectives? He said, yeah, maybe I will take some of my own advice. So what else we have here? What's going to be a confirmation, clarification here? God, please, and thank you for our Magical Gang Star members. What do we got? All right, so we just saw that you were getting your wish come true, but now we know these people are not a wish come true. 9 of Cups in reverse. It's not a wish come true. All right, they try to make this like this Queen of Swords in reverse was like the type of person who would let your counterpart, this Emperor, do whatever they want to do, be with whoever they wanted to be with, but now this person sees that you're the only one. Can't even get aroused by anybody else. That's why they're suddenly aware they want to choose you. They know you are the one. 6 of Wands, that's going to be publicly recognized. You won. Victory is yours, okay? This person, you even let them off the hook and they still want to come at you. But they thought that you were going to be too stupid. Like, they were going to, like, just pull that fucking, quick backstab. But, look, Curio, confirmation. But the King of Swords said, no, that's not going to happen. So that's 2 times the King of Swords is here. That's Archangel Michael. That's what he says. He says he's the King of Swords. Did I just say this? Okay? Because remember, Ace of Swords, they're very clear, okay? Very mental clarity here. Very short-minded. Things are going good here for this, especially with all this support. I mean, you got this King of Swords 2 times with an Emperor and an Ace of Pentacles. While these characters got more than they're up to their fucking head in fucking, problems now. And you have the 7 of Pentacles energy. You had a long-term view. You worked hard. Okay, you knew what you wanted to do. I mean, you were diligent. You just knew where it was going. And you also had this King of Wands backing you up saying you're the best. Okay, this King of Wands loves you. They say you're the best. Remember that. See, you have this Emperor here. You have this King of Swords twice. You got this King of Wands. This is going in your favor, this one. Good masculine energy you have here. All right, and this is confirmation that this Queen of Swords reverse is paranoid and overwhelmed. Okay, Nine of Wands reverse. That was one of the first cards we've seen here. Okay, so there's confirmation as to what's going on with them. And the fact that you have this Ten of Cups here, that you're building your foundation, creating your abundance. This is what this Emperor knows is all going the right way to be. So what's this King of Swords, you know, how they gonna slice through this? All right, so they said first and foremost, you had the Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel is turning in your favor, and that is why you solved the puzzle. This King of Swords says that's why it's turning in your favor. And that's why they're going to the Five of Pentacles, this Queen of Swords in reverse. They wanted to take, they wanted to steal. This Magician in reverse, they lost it all. Whatever they did, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, and it's gone. All right, that's what you tell them. And it's gone. And it's gone. Yep, it's gone for them. Okay, because they're under judgment. There you go, under judgment. There's another fucking confirmation. I mean, there's nothing they can say that's going to do, the King of Swords is here twice, and Judgment is here twice. I mean, there's the King of Swords. Okay, and that's all, this is what the King of Swords is all about. Judgment, delivering judgment. Judgment's twice. So, I mean, that's the read, right? The King of Swords is here to deliver justice to this fucking crumb bomb, Queen of Swords in reverse, and that's why you have this, you know, Page of Swords energy here. Because you have new ways of communicating, made it very clear as to what is happening here. Your thirst for knowledge is what made you get to this point. This is why you're learning things. You're coming out. You're like, okay, now this is what it is. All right. It's just, they lied to you, okay? And that's why you have this Page of Pentacles energy. You're manifesting all this. Manifesting that this King of Swords is, you know, getting judgment on this person here, okay? Because the Emperor's here. The Wheel of Fortune's here. Six of Swords, you're leaving this behind. You don't need this aggravation. Your value is being seen. You have emperors all over the place seeing you. They know what you're all about. That want you to choose them. So it's not going to be like, you know, no more last place. Okay? No more of this Two of Cups in reverse type nonsense that this Queen of Swords in reverse had. No, this is not the type of relation. This is... Listen, that's what's going on over there, okay? You don't have nothing like that. You have more than just Three of Cups. You're your soul tribe. You're having a good time. You're just doing what you have to do. You're making them come to you now. Now this Emperor wants to come to you. You don't have to look for this. This is coming to you. Trust me. You have your energy is that magnetic. What else do we need to know? All right, we need to know now that Six of Wands, you're getting publicly recognized here. I mean, victory is here for you. We've seen that earlier. All right, we've seen Eight of Cups, that you're leaving all this behind, disappointment. You're not dealing with this. Six of Swords, you already left this behind. This is nonsense. These people are not going to lure you back in, thinking that you're going to come like, you know, no, it doesn't work that way. All right, because look, you have the King of Pentacles too now. So we have this King of Swords twice, King of Pentacles. We've seen the King of Wands. This Emperor's here. Okay, you have this Knight of Wands energy, this adventurous, fearless energy. What else do we need to know? Okay, that this person, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that they can't do this by themselves. They tried to make it like they were like this savior, okay? But the fact is they needed your energy to even saying like this, because you're the one who has the Ten of Pentacles. They thought they were just going to come in, pretend they were you, Destiny swap, and get your Ten of Pentacles. They were wrong. They thought wrong. All right, so I got to end this because I got to go. What, anything else I need to know here, guys, for my magical gangsters? All right, just know they have a Knight of Wands in reverse energy, so they're very much not, like, they're no direction. They're not moving in the right direction, okay? Because you are this Queen of Cups. You're a very lovely Queen of Cups. This is your default. This King of Swords is protecting this. You have your King of Pentacles, which you find most sexy, bringing you this Ace of Pentacles. You have your Emperor here. I mean, everybody's here for you. And you also have this King of Cups in reverse now. Now we know what the bad part is. So the King of Cups in reverse, there's still, this Emperor has this little bit of the shiftiness in them. Okay, it's not, they're in their feelings now. This is what I'm, because if they're in the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and you have the King of Wands, and then you have the King of Cups, that's in reverse. They're just telling me that they're still doing everything right, but they're still in their feelings here. And Death's here too, and he says, well, they better get out of their fucking feelings, and they better start apologizing, is what this fucking, this Death's telling this King of Cups in reverse. Better start apologizing, or else. All right, that's what Death says. All right, and he says, brother, Ten of Swords, that's how they'll avoid this painful ending, okay? If they don't do the right thing, then this King of Cups in reverse will get a painful ending. But if they do the right thing and apologize, they will avoid it. Okay, it'll be over with. All right, Eight of Cups. They're going to leave behind whatever doesn't serve their highest good. They don't want to be bothered. They're just leaving this behind. They're seen as a disappointment. That's how they're going to avoid this painful ending. Okay, and bang, there you go. Eight of Cups. They're going to leave this behind. Okay, because it's seen as a disappointment, does not serve their highest good. And this is how this King of Cups becomes who they're meant to be, okay? And that is your counterpart, okay? So yes, they have to get over this shiftiness. They're almost a full-blown emperor. They're still in their feelings, but Eight of Cups, they leave behind whatever they thought that they wanted to choose over you, and they will avoid this painful ending, okay? So there you go. I'm going to leave it there because, brother, whatever illusions they created about you, they're shattered. And you're the best. Okay, I got to go. See you, bye.